Hello? Yes, tell us speaking. We are on our way.
Many see your disability, not your ability. They will call you disabled. They do not know you are differently abled. Here at Makina Market, we got to interact with Samson Onesmas, whose left side of the body is paralyzed.
I'm Samson Onesmas Weimi. I'm physically disabled. I'm paralyzed one side of my body, left arm and left leg. I was told by my parents that my disability came to be realized when I was 6 months old. Is when the parents take a point. They went in Kakamega General Hospital for physiotherapy. For 6 months, thereafter, there was some exercise that it was done for me, maybe to be stable.
Onesmas was born with a special need. Coming into terms with it was not easy. While growing up, his biggest dream was to ride a bicycle, which he believed that one day will come to pass.
At first, I had to accept myself because in the beginning, I had something like rejection of myself. Why is it that all my cousins, my brothers are able and I only in family am disabled? By the time I was in class 7, I had a desire to ride a bicycle. And since I had disability, it hindered me to start learning on how to ride a bicycle. But I keep on insisting that I want. So one time I just get myself to bicycle. I learned 2-3 days and for now I can ride a bicycle very well with this my disability.
His family did not abandon him. His relatives and siblings were so supportive throughout his life.
The whole family are very supportive wherever they are, because in my education they tried to chip in my education to make sure that I've gone to education to the level of other cousins. Not that I'm disabled so that maybe I can remain behind. My father took on talking to me all the time and encouraging me that even if you are disabled, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this. So with that, I started gaining some courage that I can do something.
Samson Onesmas has now beaten all odds, and in 2013, he began his own business to earn a living.
I am a shoe designer. I'm based in Kibera, Makina Market, stall 357. I began shoe designing in the year late 2013 when I finished my high school level. Yeah, is when I come from up country to, as any other youth, to come and look for white collar jobs in Nairobi.
The shoe designing business was a passion. He began as a shoe shiner and a cobbler. Later is when he got inspired by his uncle who was in the same business.
When I reach Nairobi is when I find that my uncle was in this business. And at first I started just shining the shoes, arranging them in the workshop, keeping them clean. So with that is when I started to be interested now to know more about shoes. Yeah, is when I talked to my uncle and we shared ideas to start now be a shoe designer. At first I started as a shoe mending. 2 months I changed from mending to designing. So when I changed to designing is when now I became now a shoe designer, and now I can design it very clear.
Onesmas really enjoys his work. He tells us what he does on a daily basis.
When I come in the morning, the first thing I take the shoes, I take the leather. It's a sheet of leather. I draw it with the pattern. After drawing it with the pattern, I think I will do it practically. I do it with the, after that I cut. After cutting I start skiving, is the process of skiving. After finishing skiving, I apply the gum. We have gum that we apply on it to stick on it. After applying the gum, I stitch it. I stitch it on the sewing machine that you see behind me. After stitching, it's a two process. After stitching, I fold both sides. We have upper side and the lower side. So after joining them together, is now my part is now over to hand it over to a mending side, where the mending side now take it into sole and make it a full shoes. Isha kwa sasa it's ready sasa kupatia. Sasa hii iko tayari upande wetu. Sasa imebaki kupatia wale wenye wanaweka kwa sole. Yeah.
The journey of maintaining a business is not a smooth sail. Onesmas doesn't fail to encounter challenges.
My day-to-day challenges, especially in this business, because it's a competition and is a wide sector, deals with the shoes and the leather section. So the challenge that I face is to find customers. At sometimes in Kenya we have so many things that I've brought from outside, so many shoes. Maybe these Mutumba shoes and those the other shoes that are made from, are brought from other countries to in Kenya. So when they come here, they are sold at very low price. And for us, because it's handmade, we have all this process, we have to sell at least one pair 1,500. So maybe I can get something in. It's a challenge to a customer who goes to bear market and buy shoes 300 to convince that customer to buy one pair for 1,500. So our challenge mostly is market.
For the 7 years he has been running the business, he has made several achievements and hopes that in the near future his business will grow to large scale.
Big achievements that I've made so far is that I've been supplying the shoes in one shop. Now at least I have 3 shops, so that is an achievement of supplying the shoes. And that shoes are supplying some shoes in some shoe shop, or we supply shoes in House of Leather Town. There's a big shop that gives supply shoes and sells shoes. Another supplies the one donor that donates shoes to schools. Is also our clients, comes to us and we make shoes, we supply to him. The future plan for this business is that we are looking forward to move in a bigger shop than this and to get big supplier wenye tunaweza wapelekea viatu kwa wingi, because tuko capable ya kutengeneza viatu pea 500 kwa wiki. We are looking forward kukua in that position, tupate suppliers wengi, kama ni wa shule ama ni wa officials ama hata mtu kama ako na wedding amekaribishwa kukuja kwa workshop yetu.
Some advice to people living with disabilities.
Everything is possible, no matter what goes through, but everything is possible. Trust in God, be passionate, be focused, and God shall help you to achieve what you want in life.
Disability is not inability. As we have seen Onesmas, he chooses to concentrate on things his disability doesn't prevent him from doing, and that is shoe designing. He does not regret what his disability interferes with. For Beautiful Than a Flower, I'm Wanjiro Githu.